大家好，欢迎来到我们的深刻美国节目。今天我们将深入探讨新泽西州和威斯康星州的参议院选举，这不仅是选举，更是一场关于权力、理想和对未来方向的激烈斗争。在新泽西州，民主党的安迪金与共和党的新秀柯蒂斯巴肖之间的对决正如火如荼。这场比赛的背景是一宗震惊全州的丑闻，前参议员鮑勃梅嫩德斯因贪污被迫辞职，留下的空缺对于民主党来说至关重要。安迪金以其诚信的形象面对着这次挑战，而柯蒂斯巴肖则试图利用自己的财力和外部身份吸引选民。这场比赛的结果可能会彻底改变新泽西州的政治格局。而在威斯康星州，现任民主党参议员塔米鮑德温正在与富有的共和党挑战者埃里克霍夫德展开激烈竞争。这场选战不仅是党派之争，更是关于价值观和代表人民意愿的较量。鮑德温的双边合作策略和霍夫德的财富背景之间的对比，使得这场选举成为全国焦点，正如威斯康星的政治舞台一样，变幻莫测。随着选举日的临近，两州的竞争正变得越来越白热化。候选人们不断向选民发出最终呼吁，这不仅仅是席位的争夺，更是未来政治方向的试金石。新泽西州和威斯康星州的选举结果将不仅影响当地，还将对全国的政治局势产生深远的影响。请大家继续收看详细内容。
The political landscape of the United States is as diverse as its geography, marked by vibrant debates, towering personalities, and high-stakes elections. Recent Senate races in New Jersey and Wisconsin have captured national attention, each unfolding against a backdrop of scandal, ambition, and ideological clashes. In these contests, voters are weighing not just the merits of individual candidates but the broader direction of their states and the nation. In New Jersey, the battle for a Senate seat has been shaped by the fall of Bob Menendez, a long-standing Democratic figure whose conviction on federal bribery charges left a gaping hole in the state's political fabric. The Associated Press brings us the unfolding drama of this race, where Democrat Andy Kim and Republican Curtis Bashaw vie to fill the vacancy. Kim, a U.S. representative known for his integrity and dedication, stands as a bulwark for progressive ideals. His career, marked by moments of symbolic service such as cleaning the Capitol post-insurrection, has endeared him to many seeking stability and ethical governance. Across the aisle, Curtis Bashaw, a hotel developer new to the political scene, seeks to break New Jersey's long Democratic streak. Despite his first-time candidacy, Bashaw has injected significant personal funds into his campaign, casting himself as a moderate Republican willing to challenge party orthodoxy. His support for Donald Trump has become a focal point in the race, with Kim using it to highlight their ideological divide. Bashaw's campaign as a married gay man and supporter of abortion rights distinguishes him from traditional Republican narratives, offering voters a unique choice in a state that hasn't elected a Republican senator in decades. The Associated Press details how Kim's path to candidacy was fraught with challenges, including a competitive primary against New Jersey's First Lady Tammy Murphy. His victory in reforming ballot procedures is a testament to his commitment to transparency. As voters cast their early ballots, the implications of this race stretch beyond state lines, potentially altering the balance of power in the Senate and influencing the Democratic Party's future trajectory. Meanwhile, in Wisconsin, the Toronto Star paints a picture of a Senate race that encapsulates a clash between entrenched political ideologies and the power of wealth. Incumbent Democrat Tammy Baldwin faces Eric Hovde, a millionaire businessman whose campaign is bolstered by personal wealth and Trump's endorsement. Baldwin's tenure and liberal record are under scrutiny as she navigates a landscape where her party's slim Senate majority hangs in the balance. Baldwin's strategy has evolved to emphasize bipartisanship, securing endorsements from unexpected quarters like the Wisconsin Farm Bureau and highlighting her legislative successes with Republicans. Her collaboration with Trump-era figures on pro-American manufacturing laws highlights her pragmatic approach to governance in a deeply divided political climate. In contrast, Hovde's campaign capitalizes on his outsider status and business acumen, framing Baldwin as a career politician out of touch with everyday citizens. His shifting stance on abortion, a key issue for many voters, has become a point of contention. Hovde's portrayal as a successful but disconnected millionaire allows Baldwin to question his empathy for Wisconsin's working class. This race is a microcosm of broader national issues, where economic policies, social rights, and the legacy of Trump's presidency are at the forefront. The outcomes in Wisconsin will resonate beyond its borders, contributing to the ongoing narrative of the United States' political evolution. These Senate races in New Jersey and Wisconsin underscore the dynamic, often contentious nature of American democracy. They reflect the voters' struggle to reconcile past allegiances with present challenges, as candidates navigate the complexities of identity, policy, and public perception. As Election Day looms, these contests highlight the nation's enduring debate over its values, priorities, and future direction.
欢迎大家进入6度探索的辩论环节。 我们从正反两个角度对本节目进行辩论，请出我们的辩论高手楚天舒、谢琪琪。
我是楚天舒。
我是谢琪琪。
Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with the obvious. New Jersey hasn't elected a Republican senator in over 50 years. Andy Kim is not just a seasoned politician, he's a symbol of integrity and dedication. Who can forget his picture cleaning up the U.S. Capitol after the insurrection? It was more than just a mop and a bucket, it was an act of service that resonated with the very core of American values. Kim is not only poised to continue this legacy but also to make history as the first Korean-American senator. His progressive platform is exactly what New Jersey needs to maintain its democratic stronghold and to represent the diverse voices of its constituents.
Oh, come on, Chu. New Jersey might not have elected a Republican senator in decades, but Curtis Bashaw is not your typical candidate. He's a successful businessman who knows how to make things happen, unlike career politicians who are stuck in their old ways. And let's talk about Andy Kim's so-called integrity. Wasn't he the one who had to sue to change how ballots were drawn just to fend off a challenge from the governor's wife? That's not transparency, that's desperation. Bashaw brings a fresh perspective and isn't afraid to stand up against his own party when they're wrong. Let's not forget, it's time for a change in New Jersey, one that Bashaw can bring.
Oh, please, Bashaw's fresh perspective is more about supporting Donald Trump, a polarizing figure who doesn't exactly scream unity in New Jersey. Andy Kim's lawsuit was a victory for transparency, ensuring that elections are fair and open. Moreover, Kim's focus on progressive issues, like opposing tax breaks for the wealthy and supporting abortion rights, shows he's in touch with the needs of everyday people. Curtis Bashaw's moderate stance is just a facade. The man poured over $1 million into his own campaign. He's not in it for the people, he's in it for himself. New Jersey deserves someone who truly understands and works for them, and that's Andy Kim.
Ah, the Trump card. Really, Chu? Bringing up Trump is like mentioning the weather in small talk, predictable and overdone. Bashaw is a moderate who supports abortion rights and isn't afraid to call out his own party when necessary. Meanwhile, Kim is trying to paint Bashaw with the broad brush of Republican stereotypes. Speaking of people in it for themselves, how about Kim distancing himself from Menendez's scandal only after it became public? Let's not pretend he's some paragon of virtue. Bashaw's background in business means he knows how to get things done without the bureaucratic red tape. That's what New Jersey needs, a senator who can break the mold and bring about real change.
Bureaucratic red tape? Curtis Bashaw isn't just new to politics, he's out of touch with the nitty-gritty of governance. It's easy for him to promise the moon when he hasn't spent a day in office. And let's not gloss over the fact that he has aligned himself with Trump, who remains incredibly divisive. Kim, on the other hand, has shown true leadership by rising above the Menendez scandal and focusing on issues that matter: healthcare, climate change, and middle-class tax relief. Sure, Bashaw claims he's a moderate, but actions speak louder than words. Kim has the experience, the dedication, and the track record to back up his promises. New Jersey needs consistency and reliability, not a roll of the dice with a political novice.
Roll of the dice? Come on, Chu. Sometimes you have to take risks to reap the rewards. Bashaw's business acumen and willingness to challenge the status quo are exactly what's needed to shake things up in the Senate. As for Kim's so-called leadership, it's classic career politician behavior, saying the right things without delivering real results. New Jersey is tired of the same old Democratic song and dance. Bashaw is a breath of fresh air, offering a pragmatic approach that can bridge the partisan divide. Plus, if we're talking about divisive figures, how about the fact that Kim's party has struggled with its own scandals? It's time for New Jersey to take a chance on someone who isn't bound by the old political playbook, and that's Curtis Bashaw.
我是评委合理，我想对两位精彩的辩论做出评论。楚天舒和谢琪琪的辩论中，各自展现了强烈的立场和深刻的见解，但同时也暴露出一些关键的逻辑漏洞和偏见。楚天舒在辩论中强调了安迪金的政治经历和他对公共服务的承诺，特别提到金在国会袭击事件后的清理行动，这一行为确实表现了他对美国价值观的坚持。然而， 楚田书对于谢奇奇所提到的巴肖的事业成就和商业智慧的忽视显得有些片面。虽然楚田书的立论建立在对金的信任上，但缺乏对巴肖背景的深入理解，难以说服选民接受他完全否定巴肖的立场。谢奇奇则用巴肖的商业背景来强调他能够带来变革的能力。他提到金的诉讼是出于绝望，这一观点虽然有其合理性，但却缺乏对金所提倡的透明和公正选举的深入分析。谢奇奇将金的行为视为政治上的伪善，这种指控如果无法提供有力的证据，则容易被视为个人攻击。此外，谢奇奇在强调巴肖的误事时，却未能有效地解释他支持特朗普的立场会如何影响他未来的政治决策。两位辩手在辩论中都未能充分探讨如何在当前的政治环境中平衡两者的优势。楚田书对于金的进步主义立场做了充分的论述，但他未能有效回应谢奇奇对金的质疑。而谢奇奇虽然试图彰显巴肖的创新，但却缺乏对巴肖政策的具体解释及未来的实现可能性。总结来说，楚田书和谢奇奇的辩论展示了新泽西州选举中的两个不同方向，一是坚守进步主义理想的金，另一是呼吁变革与务实的巴肖。他们的论点各有千秋，但缺乏对彼此观点的深入理解与反驳，最终未能为观众提供一个清晰的选择。这场辩论提醒我们，在政治选择中，不仅要关注候选人的背景和立场，还要深入理解他们的政策和未来愿景。
思想先驱报，成为有洞察力的人。华尔街电视特别节目，纽约时间每天早上8点，李奇博士主持。和平评点。谢谢大家收看6度探索。这是一个由科学家、经济学家、媒体人、工程技术人员合作建立的新型媒体，网友与6度 AI 参与合作完成各种内容，这些内容不能作为任何决策或法律的意见。这是一个新型的试验性媒体方式，我们希望得到大家的支持，修正错误。网友可以参与讨论，也可以向万能的6博士提出你能想出的任何问题。6度世界网址是6度 World， 请介绍给你的亲朋好友。